No, not really. I don't think any of us really like the hot races. But it's nice and toasty.
Last year we came here was the first time we had the hybrid. Now it's been a full year. There's been some development along the way. Do you feel like that development's been in the right direction?
I mean, yeah, obviously we saw Dixon's issue very early in the race last year. Well, technically before the race started. I think everybody just knows more about the system at the end of the day. I think we've seen along the races that we've had less failures really in that sense than I think what we potentially was expecting. But obviously I'm in a very fast car that won the race last year, so I think all hopes are there for this weekend.
When you go back and look at last year's race, do you notice that there were still things you didn't know about how to use it, deploy it, everything that you know better now?
For sure. I think at the end of the day, I think the system's very simple for us to use. I think it's really just doing your homework at the end of the day. It's understanding where it has a bigger benefit from a qualifying perspective, from a race perspective, where you really want to use it, where you want to save. I think a lot of the drivers last year and still this year messing about with it, trying to figure out if we can find an advantage in certain areas. And I can think about plenty of races this year where I've been told to use it in one place and you end up using it in a different because you're fighting someone. So you can use it kind of independently where you want to use it. And I think all of us are a little smarter now, but at the end of the day, the system's the same for all of us. I think from a one-lap pace, it's pretty much similar for everybody.
How'd you spend your off week?
What did I do on the weekends? I spent some of the weekend for Rasmussen's birthday on Sunday. Went for dinner with the girlfriends, played some golf. I feel like I did something else. Probably just more golf. I did some research on the future races that we're going to.
Did you find anything useful?
I feel like you always pick up on pieces that you didn't, really realize in the moment. Last year here, there was some moments that you don't really understand how it really happened and how the outcome ended up the way it did, and you just look at it and you understand pretty quickly. We've had some good meetings behind the scenes of trying to regain the momentum we had at the beginning of the season. I think Road America, at the end of the day, I said in the off season I didn't necessarily care about what the result was going to be as long as we were competitive, and I think Road America is a great showcase for that. We were super competitive. We were, in my opinion, on the right strategy to win the race, and every weekend. Unfortunately, the hopes ended, but I think we still showed what the semi car can do. So it's really just trying to regain that momentum from Mid-Ohio onwards. It's a busy month.
So given Road America in the season so far, expectations specifically for this weekend, what do you want out of the weekend?
Be competitive, get good results. I mean, at the end of the day, it's you have to be in the fight, you have to be competitive to get a result. So I think that's ultimately it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back more for some great racing video content. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.